Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing great. If you are new here, welcome in this Python tutorial series. We'll learn Python from absolute beginner to an advanced level in a just simple and practical way. So without any further ado, let's get started. First of all, we will cover list, dictionaries, sets, if-else, loops, functions, classes. And finally, we'll solve some exercise. All right, let's start with a couple of small practical examples or exercise. So our first challenge is very simple. We'll create a program that calculates how many days, weeks, or months are left if someone lives under the age of 90. So the program will ask for the user current age. So then if it will calculate the remaining years, days, weeks, and months. Now let's write the code. For this reason, we go to Spider and now type this code like age equal to integer input bracket quotation enter your current age. And semicolon quotation bracket close and years and underscore left and 90 minus age. So days equal to years underscore left multiplication 365 and weeks underscore or equal years underscore left multiplication 52 and months equal to years multiplication left multiplication 12 and print function key and we have days back close and or months very close left quotation close and bracket close. So now let's learn the program. I will enter 56 as the current days. So here's the 56. So perfect, the program is working correctly and let's move to our second challenge. Our second challenge is now we will build a simple tip calculator and the program will ask for the total bill, the tip percentage and the number of people. So then it will calculate how much each person should pay. So let's write the code. Now let's write the code. Bill equal to flat input and what was the total bill, and quotation close, bracket close. So keep equal to integer input how much keep would you like to keep, uh, and 10, 12 or 15. So quotation close, bracket close, and people into the input and how many people to split the bill. So quotation close, bracket close, and here total underscore bill equal to bill multiplication 1 plus tip division 100 and per person per underscore person equal to total underscore bill division people. So now print function bracket each person should pay quotation dollar sign bracket second bracket and per underscore person. So bracket close and quotation close, bracket close, or per person quotation to give and let's run the program. Here 56 and what the total bill is 124.5. So how much tip would you like to give, like 3, and how many people to split the bill, like 7, and each person should pay 19.93. Now we are ready to start the first main topic of today's class. So lists are one of the most useful data structure in Python, and they allow us to store multiple values inside a single variable, and instead of creating many separate variables, we can keep everything together in a list. So now let's create our first list. So for this reason, we'll go to spider and then type fruits equal to third bracket creation and apple and question clause and creation banana and question clause like orange question clause and like mango and so print fruits. So print and the output is apple, banana, orange and mango. So now you can see that all four variables are stored inside one list. So in the next section we will learn how indexing works and why the first index is 0, and then we will continue until the data structure sizes or topic. Welcome back. In the previous section, we learned how to create a list, and now let's learn how to access individual items from a list. So every item inside a list has its own position, and in Python that position is called an index. So one important thing to remember is that Python always start indexing from 0 or not from 1. So let's see an example. For this reason, we go to spider and then type fruits equal to apple, and question clause and banana and orange question clause and so print fruits 0 so here is 1, here is 2 and here is 3. So now let's run the program, and the output is apple, banana, orange and mango. So as you can see, apple is stored as index 0, banana is stored at index 1 and orange is stored at index 2 and mango is stored at index 3. That's how indexing works in Python. So let's jump into our next topic. The next topic is like quick quiz. So now let's do a quick quiz, and can you guess the output before running this code? So for this reason, we type this code in spider and like here, like print fruits, like 3 bracket close, and take it some seconds, think about it. Now let's run the program. So the output is mango. So correct, because mango is located in at the index of 3. So like another examples or another quiz, let's try another more examples. So we go to spider, and here print fruits, like on bracket close, and the output is banana. The output is banana. So very easy, just change the index number and Python will return the corresponding items from the list. So now let's run how to find the size of the list. Sometimes we need to know how many items are stored inside a list. So let's see it in action. For this reason, type length. We type length, like print length and fruits, and now run the program. Here is the output. Output is 4. The output is 4. The output is 4 because our list contains 4 items. You can use the length function with list and many other Python data structure whenever you need to know how many elements they contain. So far we have learned how to create a list, access its elements, and find the size of a list. Now let's learn how to modify a list. One of the biggest advantages of a list is that we can change it anytime. Anytime we can change it. So we can replace an item, add a new item, or remove the existing them or existing item. So let's see an example. For this reason, we type fruits, like corn equal to mango, and quotation close. Okay, and the output is apple, mango, orange, and apple, mango, orange, and mango. We can see we replace banana with mango. So you can see now let's add a new fluid to the list. So type the code like fruits, append grapes, and quotation close and bracket close. Now print fruits, so the output is here. The output is grapes. So perfect. The append method always add a new item at the end of the list. So a list doesn't only store strings, it can also store integer values. let's create a list of numbers. So for this reason, numbers equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and bracket close, and print numbers, bracket close, and the output is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So great. Now let's learn another useful function that called range. What is range? According to the PDF or Python, range generates a sequence of numbers. So type this code like numbers equal to list or range 1, 6. So print numbers here. The output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say range 1 to 6 generates number from 1 to 5. The ending value is not included. So we go to slicing list. So sometimes we don't need the entire list. We only need a specific portion of it, and this is called list slicing. And let's see how it works. For this reason, we go to Spider and print fruits on quotation for bracket close. The output is mango, orange, mango. So the slice starts from index 1 and stops before index 4. So that's why the output contains the banana, orange, and mango. So next topic, like helpful list functions. What is helpful list functions? Like Python provides many useful methods for working with list. Some common methods are append or insert or remove or sort. So let's try the sort method. So go to Spider and here type numbers equal to bracket 8 to 5 on and 9. So numbers so print numbers, the output is here the output is 12589. Okay, the output is 12589, and as you can see, the sort method arranges the number in ascending order. Now let's learn about our important concepts in Python. So objects can be mutable or immutable. So immutable object means it can be changed after it is created, and an immutable object means it can be changed after it is created. So let's see an example. For this reason, we go to Spider and type fruits equal to hard bracket question apple here banana and here creation, so fruits 0 equal to mango, so print fruits, so print fruits. Okay, the output is mango, banana and orange. The mango, banana and orange. So we can change apple to mango without creating a new list. So that's why lists are called mutable. So now let's into our next topic. Our next topic is tuples. So now let's move on another data structure called a tuple. A tuple looks very similar to a list, and but there one important difference. Like a tuple is immutable. That means once it created, its value cannot be changed. So let's create a tuple like colors, equal to first bracket rate, here first bracket or rate and green and blue. So print like here the output is red, green and blue. Red, green and blue. Let's go to our next topic. The next topic is dictionaries. A dictionary is used to store data in k-value pairs. So think of it like a real dictionary, and in a real dictionary you search for a word and you get its meaning. So now let's create our first dictionary. So go to Python or Spider, and here we type student equal to like name, creation, and is creation, is creation clause 20 and comma, and here creation and department creation clause and semicolon. So quotation close and bracket close and print student. So now let's run the code. Here, perfect. The dictionary contains 3 value pairs and they can are name, age or department. The value are John, Tony and CSC. Okay. So let's go into our next topic. The next topic is like accessories values. So now let's how to access a specific value from a dictionary. Instead of using an index like a list, we use the key. And for this reason, we type print student third bracket name here and student so run the program. Here the output is John and Tony. Let's jump into our next topic. The next topic is updating a value. So we can also update any value inside a dictionary. So let's change the student age, like student duration age duration back close equal to 21 and print student output is name John age 21 and department is okay. So great, the value has been updated successfully. So add a new item, like we can also add a new key value pair to the dictionary, and let's add the student city. So student to print student, the output is here. Our next topic is sets. A set is another built-in data structure in Python, and the most important feature of a set is that it stores only unique values, like duplicate values are automatically removed. So let's see an examples. So numbers equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So print here the output is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, and notice that the duplicate values were removed automatically. So that's one of the biggest advantages of using a set. And adding a value to a set, like we can add a new value using add method. Like let's try it. So numbers add like 4 print numbers. The output is here. The output is here. So very simple. The new value has been added successfully. So now let's into our next topic. The next topic is removing a value. To remove a value from a set, we can use the remove method. Like numbers dot remove like 2 and the print like the output is 1 3 4 5 6 7 8. Here has not true. Okay, now you know how to create a set and add values and remove values. So excellent. Now in programming we often need to make decisions. For example, if a student gets 40 or more marks, the student passes, otherwise the student fails. So to make the kind of decision, Python uses if else statement. So let's see our first example. Like is equal to integer input input enter erase if is 18 operation and print like print you have eligible vote. Here else the output is here I will enter like 20 and you are eligible to vote. You are eligible to vote. So great. Since the age is greater than or equal to 18, the if condition becomes true. So Python executes the first block and like here sometimes one condition if not enough, it is case that we can write an if statement inside another if statement. So this is called a nested if. So like is equal to 22 and if is equal to 18 and if is equal to 21 here print you have here is the like 20 and you have enter. Next part is for loop. So a for loop is used when we know how many times we want to repeat a task. So instead of writing the same code again and again, we can use a loop. So now let's write our first loop. Like for I in a range like 5 and semicolon and like print I, and here is the output is, here is the output is 1 2 3 4. Now let's into our next topic. The next topic is printing a message multiple times. So let's print a message using a for loop, like for I in a range 3 and here welcome to Python. Okay, so the output is welcome to Python, welcome to Python, welcome to Python, like 3 times. Okay, so the same message is printed 3 times without writing 3 print statement. That's the power of loops. The next topic is while loop. Now let's learn the while loop. A while loop keeps running as long as the condition is true. Let's see an examples like count equal to on and while count 5 and print count so please we start with counts on, and after every iteration we increase the value by 1. So when the value becomes 6, the condition becomes false and the loop stops. So function will read with return value. Like sometimes we don't want to print the result directly. So instead we want to function to run or return a value. So for that we use the return keyword. So let's see an example like dev add a and b and return a plus b. Okay, so a result equal to add 10 20. So print a result. So run the program and the output is here. The output is 30. The output is 30. So the function calculate the answer and returned it. Then we stored that value is a variable and printed it. So calling a function multiple times, like one of the biggest advantage of function is reusability. Like you can call the same function as many times as you want. So for this reason we type dev welcome like print welcome to our Python course. So welcome here. Here is the output is welcome to our Python course, welcome to our Python course, welcome to our Python course. So as you can see, we wrote the code and only once, but we used it 3 times. This saves time and makes the program much easier to maintain. So we have almost completed today's class. Now let's learn one of the most powerful concepts in Python. What is classes? What is classes? Like a classes is a blueprint for creating objects. Like think about a car. Like every car has a color, a brand, and a model. So instead of writing the same information again and again, we can create a class and create multiple objects from it. So now let's a simple examples. So here we type class student quotation and name equal to quotation John is in John quotation close and is equal to 20 and here student on equal to student. So print student on name. So print like a student on close. And now let's run the code. Like here the output is John 20. So we can create a class named student and then created an object then student on. Using that object we access the class variables. Congratulations, you have completed today's Python class, and I have recommend that you type every example yourself instead of just watching the video. So practice is the key of the learning Python. So thanks for your watching. I will see you in the next class. Have a good day.